Watch out, Benzema and Hazard is looking like a pretty exciting duo. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Quicken, and we are back with a post-match review. Today, we're going to be talking about Real Madrid versus Huesca in La Liga, and we have a lot to talk about. But before we get into the discussion and the post-match review, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. It helps a lot on me getting a brand new audience and for more people to watch my video. So make sure to leave a like. Also, if you're new and this is probably your first or second time watching one of my videos, make sure to subscribe, join the team, and if you already subscribed, you already know, hit the notification bell and be a part of the notification squad. That way, when I upload, you could be the first one to watch my videos. But yes, it's finally time to get into this post-match review, and there was a lot happening going into this game. You know, the situation with Benzema talking behind Vinicius's back. So there was a lot of speculation on what was going to happen today between them two. So we actually had the news that Vinicius was not going to start in the 11 today. Hazard was going to take his position on the left wing. And some people were saying that the reason that Vinicius was benched was because of the influence that Benzema has with Zidane. But you know, it's all jibber jabber. It's not true. And the truth is that Hazard needed to get minutes today. You know, he's coming back from an injury and he hasn't been constant in our team, so Zidane wanted to give him some minutes, that way he could be fit. So that's the reason why Hazard started instead of Vinicius. It wasn't because of Benzema not liking him or whatever, which you already know my thoughts on it. I feel like it was bogus. Benzema shouldn't have done it, and Zidane actually in the press conference yesterday was saying that it's something that happens on the pitch all the time. Players talk and they say, you know, things aren't looking good with this player, which I kind of believe. You know, playing in real life, you know, sometimes you notice that a player isn't as good or they're not having a great game, and you talk in between each other saying, you know, don't really pass it to him because he's messing up. But you know, either way, the messed up thing is that it happened behind the back. But Zidane says that, you know, Vinicius and Benzema are good. They talked it out, and whatever happened was left on the pitch. But from what we saw today between Benzema and Vinicius, it doesn't look like there's any bad blood. But I do have to admit, like, the first 30 minutes of the game were really bad. We didn't have any creative play. All we were doing in the first 30 minutes were trying to get crosses in for Casemiro or Benzema, which I already said I didn't like the way we played like that against Borussia Mönchengladbach. So we started passing the ball a lot more outside the box, within the box, and it wasn't working out as well. We were just passing the ball too much, not going for any shots. And then something spectacular happened in the 40th minute. Eden Hazard was able to score his second La Liga goal in his career, because the first one was all the way in October 5th of 2019. So it literally took him another year to score his second official goal in La Liga. But it's all good because that goal was spectacular. From like 30 yards out, he had a man on him. He pushed him off. He goes for a strike with his weak foot and he puts it into the back of the net. And I was just dumbfounded. Like, that was a spectacular goal and I didn't expect it, especially from Hazard, who I never really have seen him go for long shots. And especially since the way the game was going, I didn't expect him to go for such a drastic shot, and he was able to put it in nonetheless with his weak foot. After that, I feel like Real Madrid started controlling the game, and then Benzema goes on to score the second goal of the game with his weak foot as well. So we go into halftime. We're winning 2-0, and things are looking really good for us. Like, really good. Nothing could go that much better. And I know we're facing Huesca, who hasn't been able to get one win in the league so far, so this should be expected, but I was happy. And then we got into the second half, and that's when the main thing that happened is that you saw the play between Benzema and Hazard. They were playing so well together. Like, I was really happy, and I feel like if Benzema and Hazard are able to play together like this consistently, I feel like it would open a lot more avenues for our other players. So you guys saw that play. Hazard and Benzema are heading the counterattack. Hazard makes a run up. Benzema passes it to him. Hazard controls it, does a through ball to Benzema. He tries going for a cross, they block it, but then he sees Fede Valverde on the other side. Yes, our box-to-box midfielder. I don't know where Asensio was. That should have been him right there, but it was Fede Valverde. We cross it over to him. Valverde controls it, and he goes for a beautiful strike, makes it 3-0. After that, I'm like, you know what? We could possibly get 5 goals in this game. Like, I already know that Huesca is going to try attack. They're not going to defend anymore because there's no point. They're already losing. They're going to go all out. So this could be our opportunity to score like 5 goals. And Zidane decided to go ahead and take out some players for our game to rest for our next game against Inter. After that change, I feel like Real Madrid was a lot more attacking, but I feel like our defense got bad, like really bad. We were lazy, we were weak in defense, and we were letting Huesca go on too many easy attacks. And I already knew, I feel like we were going to concede a goal because of the way our defense was. And surely enough, what we did, we conceded a goal. It was 3-1, but you know, not enough to scare us. You know, I knew we were going to win, but I did want to keep the clean sheet. But we were able to get a fourth goal. Yeah, a fourth goal. Marcelo with a beautiful cross to Rodrigo. He heads it down, and Benzema scores his second goal of the game. So Benzema had a great game. 2 goals, 1 assist. But it's good to see our teams score that many goals. Lately, we've seen it in the last season and this season. We only score 1 or 2 goals, and then, you know, we just defend and we keep that lead. But we were able to finally get 4 goals on the sheet, and that's awesome, and I love to see it. And I feel like I'm all over the place. This is like my first time doing any video like this, so bear with me. We saw Benzema and Vinicius play together, and honestly, I didn't see anything bad between them. Vinicius is still young. Yes, he has to learn, and we must understand Benzema. You know, he's 32, 33 years old. He's in the prime of his career, and I would get frustrated too if there's a young player on my team who's good and we know he's good, but he keeps messing up. So, you know, I don't want to put all the blame on Benzema. I don't want to bash him too much. Like, I understand him. I know he's suffering. I know he's frustrated. I know he'd rather be playing with Hazard every game, but because of injuries, that can happen. So it's understandable that he's frustrated. But, you know, Vinicius is learning. He's still young. Rodrigo is young as well. So, you know, you just got to give these kids some time to grow. Just give them some time, and I know they'll be great players in the future. But, you know, Benzema is, you could tell he was getting frustrated, and he loves playing a lot more with Hazard, who loves to control the ball, is more mature, more experienced, obviously. So, I mean, I'm very happy to see the future with Benzema and Hazard up top, giving other players opportunities to score, chances at goal. And, you know, them two, I want Hazard and Benzema to be a little more selfish. I want them to be the ones to steer the boat for our attack and be the ones to, you know, lead us to those victories. But, you know, obviously they're unselfish players. They like to play with everyone else and get them involved. So I feel like that duo is going to be something very good for us in the near future. And Valverde, great player. I love him. He has a beautiful shot. Like, he knows how to score goals. He has that ability, and I love that from him. Vinicius and Rodrigo, I feel like they're great players to come on as super subs and bring in more pace, offensive ability, more creativity. I love that from them, and I'm hoping to see that more in the future, them coming on and adding more pace, more speed to the game. So I feel like right now Real Madrid is looking good. You know, after a hard week, for all of us Real Madrid fans, I feel like this can make us happy, can put us at ease, and now it's time to focus for the game against Inter, which everyone's saying is a final. And honestly, we need to come out with a good result. We need to come out with a win, because if not, things are going to look pretty scary for us in the Champions League, and we might go into the Europa League, which I know it's crazy. I never thought I would say that ever in my life, but it's reality. So I hope Hazard plays, he starts that game, and he can show us his class once again. But I'm very happy with this win. We get an important 3 points in the league, and I feel like with these 3 points, we are league leaders. Let me check real quick. And yeah, I'm actually checking, and yeah, we are league leaders. We have 16 points, and we have 7 games played, but Atletico de Madrid have 5 games played and they have 11 points. So potentially, if they're able to win their next 2 games, they'll be the league leaders. They'll have 17 points and they would have a 1-point lead on us. So we have to see that. We have to see whether or not Atletico can win their games. But this has been the post-game review of the game in La Liga, Real Madrid versus Huesca. We win 4-1, a great win for us, and I'm happy that we were able to finally score more than 2 goals in a game. I hope that we get to score more goals in the league and in the Champions League, and you know, have some exciting play. That way us as Real Madrid fans, we can be entertained and we could be happy and proud about our team. But that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to do that. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys are doing well. You know, this virus is still out there, so you guys please be careful and, you know, stay close with your family, stay healthy. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.